What's troubling you, little lady?
Well, it's Christmas. Said to be the most wonderful time of the year. But I ain't feeling awfully wonderful.
Why is that, missy?
Well, I reckon it's on the count that I ain't got anyone to spend it with.
What? Pish-posh, little lady. You have me.
Really?
You may think you're alone, but... well, no one's alone on Christmas.
Is that a fact?
It's the truth. Take me, for example. I come down to this square to paint this tree every year. No one else. Just me. Well, me and my ma. See, Ma, she was a painter too. Taught me everything there is to know, from stumbling to smudging. And see, every Christmas, when she was a youngin', she used to come down to this very same square and paint this very same tree. And when she had a few kin of her own, why, she made painting a family tradition. Each year when we was old enough, partook in that family tradition. We was never alone. We had our ma and we had each other. But when we grew to about 6 feet, needed to do some beard trimming, partake in holy matrimony, the painting tradition was long gone. Well, except for me and my ma. You see, I'm about 6'2", still need to do some beard trimming, but I ain't ever been wed before. So me and Ma, while our kinfolks spent Christmas with their new families, making their new traditions, spent our Christmases down at this very square, painting this very tree, with each other. And when Ma passed on about 6 years ago, why, I kept painting this very same tree every year on Christmas. She may not be with me anymore, physically speaking, I mean, but she's still with me. I know with every stroke, every strumble, every smudge, she is right there beside me, because she was a painter too.
Thank you, mister. Say, I never got your name.
Oh, how rude of me. The name's Gibson, of Gibson's Lovely Painting Company.
Nice to meet you, Gibson. I'm Millie.
Merry Christmas, Millie.
Merry Christmas, Gibson.
Alright, guys. Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to another Cars collectible review. Today we got a banger. It's Millie, the homie. You may know her from... flip that. You guys can see it's upside down, but she's from Cars 3. So if you guys didn't know which portion of Cars she's in, she's actually at the 34-minute mark. I did some digging on this prior to the video. And first of all, Merry Christmas. This is a Christmas special. Yeah, so that's all I'll say about that for right now. But so she's on the 34-minute mark. We're just hopping right into her backstory. From where you've known her. And she is there, in the Rusty's Racing Center when Lightning is waiting outside Sterling's office, his boss, while Cruz Ramirez and Sterling discuss the simulator damages caused by McQueen. And Millie's there and she's washing the floor. And Lightning is thinking about his age, and when Millie informs him that the floor is all clean, McQueen actually mishears her and thought she said, "You're all washed up, McQueen." And he's like, "What?" And it's like a close-up of her face. And then it cuts to like what she really said. And she said, quote, "I said the floor is all washed up and clean." See, she's a pity with a Texan accent. And part of this is from the Cars Wiki. And I'm not sure what pity means. I don't know if that's like the type of thing she is, because it says that she's a Buff-O-Matic 2000. But let's just get right into this. So here are the other cars. Again, just like last week's. I don't know what fell. Just like last week's cars. Part of that section. Although I'm not sure why that is, because none of the cars in this I reviewed. Anyway, all right, camera set. Let's open this bad girl up because she is a female. Here comes the little cone. And here is Millie and her buffing machine. Oh, it has little wheels too. Hold on. Yeah, so the wheels actually move. Let's see how well this portion of her drives. Well, it's not too hot. Not too hot. Well, that's pretty cool that it can drive, though. That is pretty sick. Now, let's see how Millie drives. You know, she's a little heavy. She's a little heavy. That's what I noticed right off the bat with cone. So there's the cone. And I really like her tires. Look at these tires. By golly betcha. Look at those. By golly holly jolly Christmas. Those are some nice white tires. I really like her design. She's very cool. Might I say, better than Pam Wildaro. I forgot the other one's names. That's the only one I remember from Sweet Tea and the rest of the gang. I forget their names. Sorry. As the president, I apologize. But this is her face. She does not seem very pleased. She seems very sad. Very contempt. When looking at McQueen. This is like actually like pose for pose what she looks like in the Cars movie. This is literally what she looks like, minus the cone. See if that'll be the thumbnail if I hold that for that long. But that's literally what she looks like in the movie. So that's pretty sick. But yeah, so in terms of the way she drives, it's like she's loud. Like, you can hear that. And she's a little hefty. She doesn't drive great, but, I mean, her design makes up for it. I just love, she feels slick. Like, she is slick as can be. Look at that. And look at this her little buffer thing. What does that say? Buffington X? I can't read that far. But yeah, I love the little design that this has itself. This is very cool. Look at the back here. It has very good details, what I'm noticing. And this, she's Mattel, and so she's die-cast. She's actually pretty heavy. It's pretty sick. And then this is like plastic, so it doesn't drive as well. But it's still pretty cool that she has this, and she can... So that's pretty cool. And, you know, her official bio says that when you work at a state-of-the-art modern facility like Millie does, everything needs to be spick and span. Buffing the levels of floors at the Rusty's Racing Center is a job she could only dream about when she started her career at her hometown tractor tire dealership. It wasn't long, however, till she learned that race cars make as many smudges as tractors do. So that's pretty cool. And so Millie's worked very hard to get to where she is. Never in a million years did she expect to get to where she is now. Buffing the floors on the levels of the Rusty's Racing Center with cone. So that's pretty sick. All from her small start in her hometown tractor tire dealership. Just shows you how far she's come and how, I mean, her face says it all. She's not in it for the glory. She's in it to win it here. She's in it to make it to the top. And which each buffering of each level of each floor of the Rusty's Racing Center, she is making her way up. Those levels represent the ladder she is climbing. She is climbing the corporate ladder to get at, you know, to help other pitties like her. She has a Texan accent, if I didn't say that already. And yeah, so this is Millie. This will probably be a shorter review just because of the other part of this video that you guys either I've seen or will see. I'm not sure how that'll work out. But, so here she is. Man, she's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy the way she looks. Like, look at this. Look at the little details of the freaking, like, oh my gosh. There's just so much detail. She is super slick. If that's one thing I have to say, she is a slick mofo. Freaking slick and sick. Spick and speck. Incredible. And like I said, guys, before, it's the holidays. This is coming out on Christmas. Most of you guys will not watch this on Christmas. But that's okay. And so I hope you had/have a Merry Christmas, and to not forget that you're never alone on Christmas. I'll just leave it at that. You're never alone on Christmas. Enjoy it with your family, with your friends. I enjoyed a boys' Christmas last Saturday. Splurged a little too much on food, so I'm trying to work off of that. But this is not about me. So, and then, obviously Christmas, I'm spending it with my family. So, just remember that you're never alone on Christmas. There's always someone there for you, even if you don't know it. So, with that, I wish you guys a Merry Christmas. I'm wearing my Christmas hat. Jingle jangle, Bojangles, Mr. Christmas Krangle. Yeah, but that was Millie, and so I hope you enjoyed this review. I won't take you for too long. She's sick. Probably one of my favorite cars in terms of slickness. And accessories. I mean, look at this. She has a little cone, a little cone, and then a little buffer thing. And the cone's not even in the movie, so I don't know why that's there, but that's pretty sick. So, she's pretty sick. And like I said, guys, alright, I'm done. Merry Christmas. You're never alone.